It didn't go as planned today. What are your thoughts about the game?
Well, I appreciate that we came out a lot more offensive-minded with a lot more attacking. I think I wish we played like this in the last few games. So now we got to put this past us, and the next game we got to try and win them all with a huge goal difference.
Why do you think we were unable to stop playing like this in previous games?
I think Arteta's general approach is to protect first. And if you look back at the season, a lot of our scores have been from set pieces and corners. And our back is one of the best in the league. So I think he relies on that a little too much. And perhaps plus with the injuries of Saka, Jurian Timber, I think he was playing a little too conservative. In this game, with the losses that came about, perhaps he realized that it's a little bit more, you have to come out with a more positive frame set.
It's in City's hands now. If they win the game in the midweek, then they go top of the table. Same points, but they will be up by goal difference. Do you still think we have a chance at this?
It's obviously they're the favorites now. It really comes down to Arteta finding himself with a totally new offensive mindset.
Yeah.
And really going at every shot. What we really also lack is a long-range shot. So do we have a chance? Yes. And are City going to win every game? Hopefully not. So it's not over yet. But we really have to turn it on. Not let the pressure get to us, but turn it around like, okay, we got nothing to lose. We got to go all out.
I see that. I think this is the first time in previous weeks that I saw the way we play, and I'm not absolutely too disappointed because we came here in Etihad. It's a tough ground to come to, and against City as well. And we kind of showed up, to be honest. We hit the bar a couple of times. We were just quite unfortunate. How do you think the rest of the season plays out if we continue to play like this?
I think if we continue to play like this against Newcastle and the rest of the opposition, and especially if we can take an early lead, that would put the pressure on the other teams and put the pressure off us. So like you said today, it could have been, we could have been on the winning side if we hit the post twice, right? If you continue to play like that for the rest of the season with more positive energy, that's the best fighting chance we have.
I hope we win the league this season, but if we don't and come second for the fourth time in a row, do we still back this manager for the next season?
That's a tough one. Obviously, we expect a lot more. I would say I would personally give him one more season, but the question should come from the owners that are you going to turn it around? What are you going to change? One of the things that I hear about Arteta is he's very stubborn, and I understand he likes to play more defensive. However, if he's not going to change the game and also perhaps make some changes in the off-season with transfers and acquiring new players, unless he clearly states a plan what he wants to do, I would give him one more chance.
Okay. He got some players this season, and I don't think he used them to their strengths. We have Nogard on bench. He's really good. He has experience in the Premier League. Why is it that you're not rotating Zubimendi and Nogard well, so that when Zubimendi is off, you can also bring in Nogard? This is the reason why we have a manager, right? I'm not saying White shouldn't be that terrible, but you keep playing Timber over and over again until he's injured. So I think, I don't know, but this is what I think. I feel like for the past 4 years, we've always been coming short in April. In the past 4 years, we've won only 2 games in 16 games played in April. If that is a pattern and the manager doesn't really see it as something to address, why do you think it's okay to go another year?
I agree with you. There's a few things that you make a great point, and I appreciate the statistic as well. For me, there's a few things. First off, the challenge with Arteta is he has a plan and he believes in it, and so he keeps Zubimendi in more than he should. And Norgard is on the bench. He's not willing to always experiment, so that is a problem. But if you look at when Arteta joined the program, when he joined back as a coach, and how he has brought with the players he's brought on, with the mentality that he's brought on, I think if you look at the track record over the time he has come, we need to give him one more chance to finish it off. But he needs to know that if he does not adapt for next season, also does not adapt through this midway of the season, then obviously it's the end of the line for him. But I think it's only fair.
This is kind of like two questions.
Okay.
How do you think the season is going to end? What does your heart tell you, but what does your head tell you?
That's a very good question. My heart tells me that we are going to go all out now. Actually, the pressure is less now because ManCity are now in the driver's seat, right? So for us, now it's about taking long-range shots, taking some risks, for us maybe releasing Jokeres. So in that sense, my heart tells me we're going to give it all and we're going to come really, really close on goal difference and maybe win it that way. My mind tells me that Pep Guardiola is going to now, it seems like they have found their way, and so they're going to do the same, right? So it really comes down to, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I have a bias, and I think we're going to pull it off.
We are winning the league.
I think we'll win the league, especially I don't think we'll go too far more in Champions League, and then that'll help us a little bit with the player energy and fatigue.